Alors, bonjour tout le monde, ça va bien? I hope you're well et bienvenue à la classe aujourd'hui. Welcome to lesson today. Pour commencer, écrivez le titre, mon animal préféré, et écrivez la date aussi. So write down the title, my favorite animal, and write down the date as well. So we're on lesson 2 of my favorite animal. So far we've had a look at our farm animals, and we've also had a look at forming the plurals. So today we're going to be looking at adjectives, how to describe our animals, and we're going to be using our adjective agreement and our plurals to do some writing. Alors, on va corriger le travail pour commencer. So for our starter, we're going to correct our work from the last lesson. So last lesson, we had to write our sentences in the plural. So will you please have those ready to correct, and we'll get started on that. Alors, so the first one was actually done for us already. So à la ferme, j'ai vu des chats magnifiques. So at the farm, I saw some magnificent cats. À la ferme, j'ai vu des cochons féroces. So at the farm, I saw some ferocious pigs. So remember your S, did you have an S here? Did you have an S here on your adjective? À la ferme, j'ai vu des poules amusantes. So at the farm, I saw the amusing chickens. Did you have your S here and your S here on your adjective? À la ferme, j'ai vu des oies gentils. So at the farm, I saw the nice geese. Did you have your S here on your noun and your S on your adjective? À la ferme, j'ai vu des vaches fortes. So at the farm, I saw the strong cows. Did you have your S here on your noun and your S on your adjective? Et à la ferme, j'ai vu des chevaux méchants. So I saw the annoying horses. So did you have your X on for the plural of horses? Remember, that was the exception. And did you have your S on méchant for the plural? Okay, so write your score down, please, out of 6 for this. And the challenge. How did you get on with the challenge? Did you write an opinion? If you wrote an opinion on the end of your sentence, give yourself extra points there. Alors, c'est bon. On va continuer. So let's have a look at our adjectives. Now, how many adjectives can you remember? We've had quite a lot of these adjectives already so far this term. So I want you to put them in order. Remember your strategy for doing this task. Do the ones that you know, do the cognates, and then whatever is left over, guess, okay? Never leave a blank, always put something down there, okay? So pause the video while you do this task. Bon. Alors, on va continuer. Let's have a look and see how you got on. Okay, so mignon was cute, féroce was ferocious, effrayant was scary, sage was wise, amusant was funny, magnifique is magnificent, super cool, intéressant, interesting. Now, beautiful has been written out for you because you might remember in the video we watched in last lesson, we saw that beautiful is a really unusual adjective. So, beau for masculine, belle for feminine. Oh, there should be an X there. So, beau for plural and belle for feminine. Okay, so I'm actually going to write it in here. So, there should be an X on here for the plural, masculine plural, and belle for feminine plural. Okay, so please make sure that you have those written in your book as well. Alors, c'est très bien. On va continuer. Alors, on va pratiquer du lecture maintenant. So we're going to practice our reading now. Before we do that, what are the strategies that we use for reading? So I want you to call them out. We've gone through these a few times. What are the strategies that we use? The context is the first thing. Have a look at the writing. Are there any pictures there that might help you? Any clues, visual clues that you might get? Questions. We always say this. Look at the questions first. That's the first thing to do. Look at the questions to save yourself spending a half an hour reading the text. What are the questions? When you read the questions, what are the key words in the questions? Okay, look at the question. What's the most important word in that question? Cognates, okay? So when you see the keyword, can you translate the keyword? Look for cognates in the keywords, and also look for cognates in the text. And then you're going to skim and scan the text for the keywords, okay? And then finally, never leave a blank, okay? That's a golden rule. Never leave anything blank. Okay, on va pratiquer maintenant. You've got your reading task here. I want you to use the strategies now. I'm not going to repeat them. The question here is who says what? Is it Pierre, Jules, Marie, or Céline? So write your answer, please, to the 5 questions. Pause the video while you're doing this task. Alors, on va corriger maintenant. So this person said, j'aime bien un animal qu'on utilise pour le sport. Okay, so what animal, what's the key word here? I think it's something to do with sport. So let's see, what animal could you use for sport? And looking at the list of animals, I see that les chevaux, horses, so your answer here is Marie. Okay, an animal that you can use for sport is the horse. J'adore un type de reptile. So what's your keyword here? It's reptile, and it's a cognate, isn't it? So it's the same in English, reptile. So I'm going to scan my text for a reptile, and I know a lézard is a reptile, a lizard. So I know the answer here is Jules. Okay, le toit. J'adore les petits animaux domestiques. Okay, so what's my keyword in this question? And I know it's domestique, and it's a cognate, isn't it? So domestique means domestic, which means something, an animal that I have at home. So let me skim and scan for an animal that I think I might have at home. Okay, and I see that it's this one here. So j'aime les chats, so that cats, et les hamsters parce qu'ils sont mignons. So the answer here is Céline. Next one, j'aime les animaux dangereux. So what's my keyword in that sentence? And it's dangereux. And I know dangereux means dangerous. It's a cognate as well, isn't it? It sounds like the word in English. So I'm looking for a dangerous animal, and I see immediately that it's le tigre. Okay, so it's a tiger, and the answer here is Pierre. The 5th one, j'aime bien deux animaux différents. So that should be deux, D-E-U-X. Oh my goodness me, the things that you spot when you're doing this. Alors, so j'aime deux animaux différents. Okay, so there may be 2 keywords here. Maybe I think a keyword would be deux, so someone that mentions 2 animals, and maybe différents, animals that are different. So I'm going to scan for somebody that talks about 2 animals. Okay, les tigres, no, 1 animal. Le lézard, 1 animal. Les chevaux, 1 animal. And finally, here I see 2 animals. Les hamsters et les chats. Okay, so my answer to number 5 is Céline. How did you get on with that? How many did you get correct? Combien de points as-tu? Did you use the strategy? That's the most important thing. Alors, on va continuer maintenant. Okay, pour finir, okay, so quel est ton animal préféré? So I want you now to write down what your favorite animal is, and also the reason why. So let's look at the example. Quel est ton animal préféré? What's your favorite animal? Mon animal préféré, c'est le lion, parce qu'ils sont quoi? Ils sont féroces, ils sont amusants, ils sont sympas, ils sont magnifiques. Okay, what's your reason? Now I want you to notice something here. The first part of your sentence is in the singular. Okay, say le lion. Okay, le tigre, etc. And then the second part is in the plural. So I like the tiger, or I like the lion, because they are. Okay, so please remember when you're doing your answer that this part, the second part, ils sont. This is where you're going to be in the plural. So your adjective will be in the plural. Okay, c'est très bien. And I've also put in our opinions here in case you want to give another opinion. Okay, you might want to say, mais mon animal préféré c'est le lion parce qu'ils sont féroces. Mais aussi j'adore les tigres parce qu'ils sont ils sont magnifiques, pour exemple. Okay, pause the video while you're doing that, please. Alors, c'est très bien. Our final little task is very straightforward. I want you quickly in your books to write down 3 farm animals that you remember. Can you write them in the singular and in the plural? Can you write down 3 adjectives? And can you remember the rule for plural nouns and adjectives? Okay, c'est tout. Merci beaucoup. Well done. You did brilliantly today. Remember to upload your work to the Google Classroom so your teacher can see. Okay, merci beaucoup. Au revoir. À bientôt.